So you've got a Python background, you've got the cloud, you've got some of those other boxes, but these are these other things that you can be adding to your background that's going to make you very attractive, very relevant as a data engineer, even as a data scientist, okay? Hello there, Rasul here with Data Talent Advisors with another video. And today, since a lot of the HR folks are planning their 2024 initiatives with the CTOs and CIOs and heads of data and what have you, many people are talking about AI. We're talking about it, but they're actually planning on hiring some of these folks. So what can you do to land yourself a great AI engineer job, or one that's closer to working with large language models and some of these other topics that we've been covering? So last week I talked about the 4 skills that will make you very attractive to companies, and that was cloud technologies, cloud data lakehouse platform, NoSQL databases, and vector databases. But in addition to that, some of the other technologies that people are talking a lot about, okay, that you should be aware of are things like Llama Index and LangChain. So in order for you to kind of understand better how they kind of fit in to the whole architecture, I have a diagram here where it shows Llama Index is actually a data framework that allows you the ability to be able to create some of these large language models more readily, okay? And the way that it fits in, as you can see in this diagram, you've got the databases. It's got a Snowflake logo. Snowflake is more of a cloud data warehouse. I guess you could consider it a data store. Same thing, you could actually include even Hadoop in there if you were on-prem for some reason. But in this other side of the diagram talks about some of the vector databases that we talked about in the last video as well, okay? So just kind of showing you the new ecosystem, if you will, things that people are going to be looking for. Of course, Python background from a technical acumen standpoint. Python, if you have that in your background, that's going to set you up perfectly for a lot of this. But deeplearning.ai, which is the website where you can actually get a free training course on LangChain. LangChain is another technology that actually works very closely with Llama Index. It's also in the diagram as well. We'll give you training on how to build the large language model applications. So going and getting that kind of training, in addition to your Python background, in addition to the cloud background, NoSQL data stores, experiences or certifications with vector databases. Okay, I know a lot of companies have not necessarily been using vector databases, but they're starting to, okay, and that's going to be something that's been asked for more and more on these job descriptions that are actually available right now, and there are more that are going to be coming out. So that's the way you can really prepare yourself for 2024 and the jobs that are going to be coming when it comes to AI. So you've got a Python background, you've got the cloud, you've got some of those other boxes, but these are these other things that you can be adding to your background that's going to make you very attractive, very relevant as a data engineer, even as a data scientist, okay? Having the Python background, working with some of these things can very easily get you into an AI engineering role. As I've mentioned in other posts that I've had in other videos, the AI, ML engineer, those two in particular, they kind of saddle the fence where it's a data engineer or a data scientist, especially when we get into large language models, the machine learning, the deep learning, things like that. That could be either, or I know the data engineers will have done more work as far as building the data pipelines, the ETL, and it even has some DevOps functions depending on the company. We've just at a high level, I wanted to do today's video to express to everybody what you really need to have for a background in order to get yourself set up for AI roles that are going to be very high paying, very much in demand, but also you're going to be working on a lot of really cool projects as a result of doing some of this training, getting some certifications and things like that. I'll put in the comments below the link to the deeplearning.ai free 1-hour course. Actually, one of the instructors is Andrew Ng, who's very famous, and I believe the gentleman that created it's LangChain in particular. So you can go in there and check that out. But as far as Llama Index goes, I believe there are just different folks that are offering that on Udemy and other places. That you're kind of on your own. But the deeplearning.ai course is one that I think you're going to be learning from the 2 most relevant people in the AI sector that could teach you about that. So for today's video, I'm sorry I don't have more for you, but I appreciate your time. I hope it's been somewhat informative and is setting you up for making yourself more attractive for the AI jobs that are happening right now, but there's going to be more happening right around the corner into Q1 of 2024. So without further ado, just remember to hit the notifications button, so that you're informed of the next video that we have coming out. And I am focusing a little bit more on the talent acquisition job hunt side of things for folks, just to kind of help direct some people in the right direction. Also, if you have questions or anything, feel free to reach out to us at www.datatalentadvisors.com. Make sure you like the video, you share it with your colleagues. Make sure you follow me, follow the company Data Talent Advisors, and thank you for your time. And I'm over out of here. Bye-bye.